Happy New Year. Welcome to Film Study, an All American Universe podcast with Lexi. I'm Lexi. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, with your family, whoever. Comment, let us know your thoughts. But here are me and Monda talking about our predictions for 508, All American episode 508. We didn't have the synopsis yet, so that preview is still coming. But for now, hope that you enjoy us talking about that and our predictions for 5B in general. Here it is. Predictions. I do want to start with Asher because we don't have the synopsis yet. I do want to start with Asher. He has been Jordan's guy for the longest time because
Since high school.
if we remember, Asher drew
Made
up
plays.
plays
Mm-hmm.
for Jordan to play in the championship game.
Yep. Yes,
Asher was a
yes.
part of stealing, what was it, Jordan's PlayStation or whatever, so that Jordan would get back onto the field after his
Yep.
concussion and
Mm-hmm.
within his mini depression storyline.
Yep.
So he has been his guy, and I hope that they bring this back up and that he ends up going to Coastal because we know they ain't gonna build another set.
Yeah,
They're
it's
not building another set.
right.
They didn't even build another set for Coastal. Like they shoot Coastal Scene in a parking lot. Okay.
Yeah, they really didn't. I think I would love to see I would love to see Jordan go to Coastal because Asher, like we said, he was his guy. He knows Jordan. Dennis can help with his coaching storyline and them two building what they can to make Coastal's best, and then bring JJ in with his messed up attitude or whatever else is going on in his life. And probably getting JJ on some type of track when he comes back into this. But yeah, very
After he
much so.
apologizes.
After he apologizes, big time.
Um, Yeah, so I'm excited, and I'm actually glad that they're sort of reinventing. Really, it's more of a reinvention of season 3, where they had them apart, which I didn't love season 3, but I hope it's more
Hope they do better.
season 1, 2 esque, where it just doesn't feel
Yes.
like, yeah, where it feels like it's not as disjointed as it was, which I actually do think. In terms of the college storylines, it feels less disjointed than it did in season 3 when Spencer was at Crenshaw and
Which is funny because if if we're talking about like this part B reflect being that of season 3 where they were separated and on opposite ends, it's the same with Bolivia. They were separate. They were not together. The
yeah,
opposite ends, but that's okay. We'll go to that. Keep going.
which is
Keep going.
interesting because Liv is still there.
Yeah, and Liv is there, and you know what's funny? The twins always thought they were going to go to school together. Then they end up going to school together, and now they're in opposite sides.
Yeah, yeah.
They've
Oh, and we
gone to school
forgot to
together
add
their
this
whole
in.
entire lives.
We forgot to add this in, but legitimately, the other thing is like Spencer's gonna stay at GAU, but he really doesn't need to, and it's really weird that he was just like GAU is my home because it's like why?
Why is it your home?
How is it your home? Like
You broke
explain
up
this
with
to
your
me.
girl who was writing that G.
Literally, like I just explain it to me why it's your home, and again, it just gets back to what you were talking about. Is that
He
he
latches
just like
on to
holds
things.
on. He likes to hold on to things,
He doesn't like change at all.
and I love that. I actually, it's annoying and it's frustrating, but it's just like I think they're really like, and I hope that the sort of we get it as an audience because I actually think they're doing a good job if they end up coming back around to show like this is like really unhealthy his like quick attachment to things because it's like
Yes.
GAU is just a place. It's just a place.
I think his attachment to things is gonna get him in trouble.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And I feel like it already had like this is like Jordan leaving is like an indicator for him that like
But
you're
his
holding on to
his
this place.
current relationship because he
Yeah,
likes to get electronic things is gonna get him in trouble.
yeah. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We talked about Jordan and Spencer a little bit. What you think's gonna be live 5B?
5B for live, I hope is a peaceful live, but it's not gonna happen because my writers don't. The writers don't like to let my sis be in peace. I want to see her happy.
I think it's gonna be smaller drama. Like she's not gonna have a
Yeah,
big major
yeah.
drama for sure.
It's gonna be smaller drama because she's still a first year student getting through things and understanding things, and her dad now is about to be the coach of her school again.
Yeah,
Which
which
school in which she wrote a article about, and knowing, here's the funny thing, he helped her with the last article.
Yeah.
Oh, I want her to come for him now as a coach. But baby, you under scrutiny now. My lights looking at everybody.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially if it comes out that
that
she
they,
that
uh,
it she actually wrote the article.
I don't think that's gonna come out anytime soon. To like probably the end of the season.
No,
Um,
yeah, no, I don't think. I feel like that would be a season finale
yeah, I
conversation.
think that was season finale. But I think if I what happens is they're waiting for the NCAA, the fictional NCAA, to give them whatever ruling they'll give. If they're smart, they'll do like the real college programs do, and go ahead and hit themselves with their penalties themselves before the NCAA gives them possibly the death penalty. But
Yeah.
we'll see how that works.
Which
But then for
shout
go
out to
ahead.
Kay on the purple teapot for bringing that. She made me think about that because I didn't even think about the fact that like yeah he helped her with the article. She's his
Yeah,
daughter and you
and
know
now he's the coach, and so
yeah.
she
So
the
that's gonna
pathway.
be a really great I
That's
feel like season finale type deal.
yeah, of them going at it, because Liv is gonna be Liv no matter what, as we can see, and she's not
Hmm.
apologizing to no one anymore.
Yeah.
As she told Spencer, I'm not apologizing.
But if
Um,
it comes out that Billy helped and then he got the offer for the
yeah,
coaching
it's gonna
job,
be
which
very interesting.
I still,
Um,
you think he's gonna accept it right away. I still hope he doesn't, but we'll
I
see.
think I told you that little egotistical monster is gonna accept it right away.
I don't
He
know
is,
if
and
he's gonna accept it right away.
he's gonna accept it right away. He's gonna have issues right away.
He's at least gonna go through an episode of struggle.
I hope he goes through more, because
I
technically,
hope he goes through more. I don't want him to be the coach. I feel like
I
that should
don't
be
want
a
him to be the coach, but he will be
much
the coach.
later in season 5, at the end of season 5, like I originally said.
He's gonna be the coach. And the thing is, I wrote down in my notes is that I said Billy, fictional Billy, is following a combination of Spencer Pacenger's real life uncle and father's path. Is a combination because his uncle ended up being like the principal of Beverly Hills, an athletic director, and his dad went to go ahead and help coach him in college, and stuff of that nature. So it's like a combination of both. Um, and so I just love the fact that Liv is coming, no matter what nobody thinks. Liv is coming. I want Liv to be happy and informed that she finds a love interest, and that
Hmm.
love interest,
She
if it's
will.
temporarily not Spencer, I will be happy. Just so
Looks like
y'all know me.
she's
Follow me
cozy
on
with
Twitter though.
Noah. Looks like she's
Huh?
cozy with Noah. Looks like she's
I
cozy
know,
with
but
Noah in the next episode.
I'm gonna pretend like I don't know it's Noah, but this is just me my predictions. Um,
Okay, real quick, Layla and Patience.
Layla and Patience. There
You
is Clay coming
yeah.
in.
You
And
you
there's a
alluded to this
possibility
in the
that
review.
Patience may leave Layla for a second.
Which, you know what? I actually don't want them to do. I don't want them to go on that line at all. You know what I want them to do, and I think would be a more interesting story to tell, even though I
What?
think that that's a very strong possibility. What I think is a more interesting story to tell is
What?
them letting Patience lean into this becoming a different version of herself, lean into this like I'm gonna go on live and go off on people, like I because it was so entertaining to watch. Like Chelsea blew it out of the water because she's such a strong personality, and so letting her lean into her personality as she was trying to find confidence, taking it too far a little bit. Let's see what this happens when it looks like she's taking it too far, and then having her friends pull her back when she goes too far. I think that would be much more interesting.
I I think that would be much more interesting, but I think towards the end of this season, she's going to be like, Layla, I'm going to leave.
Which is, I mean, again,
Which is
I
going to be
think
the
that's where
cliffhanger.
what they've set up. That's what they've
Yes.
set up. But I like the other
I like the
version
other,
of the
and
story
she
because
can
I
still
just
do the other, but then at the very end, be like, I'm leaving. I'm
no,
leaving.
that's fine. Yeah,
And that's
I
real.
would be
That's
I would still be happy if they did it either way. If they
yeah.
did it either way.
Yeah. So, okay, so we did Layla, Patience. Who else do we care about? Jardela? Yep, that's you. Um,
You know what, I feel like I've said it. I don't think that she wants him to leave. I don't think that they're going to be a secret for much longer. I can't believe they've dragged it to this far. But you know what, I realized I really think that they dragged it just for that homecoming episode.
I think that because there's a thing we did see, we saw previews We saw previews when Jordan says, "I don't want to keep this a secret anymore. I can't be a secret
Yeah, he's like, I
anymore."
can't be a part of the lies, I think is what
Yeah,
he
or
says.
something like that.
And
I
he's
think
walking away from Layla. We don't know if that voiceover goes with that scene.
yes.
But I think, again, I think they're not going to be a secret much longer.
I think they're gonna be a secret up until whenever someone said there's supposed to be an auction or something or whatever. I think it's gonna last until then. So probably what 10, 11?
I'm going to say most of the people are going to find out in this next episode.
You think it's gonna be an 8?
I hope so. That's my
Audience
hope.
clocked Lexi. She said 8. I'm telling you, it's 10 or
And
11.
that's fine. That's fine.
Yes.
I'm talking about sometimes I just have hopes, and that is one
You
of
have
them.
hopes
Because
that, and I have writer's intuition, which irritates me that I think like that.
I whoa, don't okay, don't pretend like I don't have writer's
I know
intuition.
you have
Don't
writer's
pretend like.
intuition. I'm just messing with you.
But I do hope that people find out in this. I think it's like it's
Yeah,
been dragged far
it's
enough.
gonna be 10 and 11. It's gonna be 10 and 11, and I'm gonna just say this,
I'm gonna
Lele
say
be you,
somebody's gonna find. Most people are gonna find out in 8.
and I just say Lele be you. If you like this boy, and even though he is annoying to the umpteenth degree, if you like this boy, go ahead, express yourself. And I'm gonna say this. Can I just say this to Lele? Lele, don't be ashamed of who you love because Spencer and Asher and Jordan have slept with everything under the sun.
I don't think she's ashamed of him.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying don't let them shame her into
Oh
thinking that she
yeah,
came up. I'm sorry, not that she's ashamed. Don't let people shame you into whom you love. They just slept with everything under the sun. And if they could walk around and be like the big dogs that they are, you be the big woman that you are and be that businesswoman and keep going. Love on who you love.
Kat Pettibone brought out a great point, and she said part of the reason that Layla is keeping it a secret is for her own mental health, and I agree with that.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I agree with that. Yeah, I think there's going to be many angst. Maybe Clay brings some angst for them in 5B, but I don't think it's going to be anything
Last
major.
is Spencer and Spolivia.
Yes, Bolivia. I feel like they're going to come back around 512, 510 to 512.
How about I don't? How about I hope it lasts to the whole end of the season. And
I
then
know you.
in the process,
There's a lot of people that think it's going to last to the end of the season. I don't. Think it
I
will.
know when it's truly gonna end, but I hope it lasts to the end of the season.
I don't
Because
think it will. I really think it's going to be episode 510 to
I
512
need
in that range.
Spencer to feel and see live her best life.
Me too.
Because, sir,
Me too. But that's what I'm saying. But at least we'll get like 4 episodes of it, and then they'll come back. 2 to 4
if I get
episodes
4
of it, and they'll come
episodes
back.
of it or anything, because this whole "I broke up because of you and I dim your light" stuff
Oh
is
yeah,
full
well,
of crap.
don't even.
Because I'm gonna keep it real and keep it funky. It's full of crap. So I want him
Yeah.
to see her live
Yeah.
her best life without him.
Yeah.
Without
So we'll see. We'll see. You already touched on JJ briefly. You and I don't.
yeah,
really,
we did that.
yeah.
We don't care
And
about Billy.
I don't care. I don't care about Cookie.
Or I.
So,
Or the I.
yeah,
Oh, I want my
there's
mama
that.
Laura happy. I want
Yes,
everything to flourish
we
in my
want-
law firm.
We always want Laura happy.
Yes.
But yes, those are our thoughts on this episode. But yeah, thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for listening to Film Study and All American Universe podcast. Stay tuned for the next episode.